Imagine standing at a height and feeling calm instead of panic. If you suffer from a fear of heights, then you need to watch this video all the way to the end, where I'll be sharing with you how you can overcome your fear permanently. Hi, my name is Paul Hunter, a clinical hypnotherapist here at Cork Hypnosis Clinic, where I regularly help people overcome fears and phobias of all types and shapes. If you have a strong fear of heights, you know it's not just a mild discomfort. This can be severe, leading to feelings of absolute panic. For people who don't have a fear of heights, standing on a balcony on the 6th or 7th floor of a building seems fine, it seems lovely. To a person who has a fear of heights, that can be overwhelming and terrifying. It's the same for walking across a bridge when there's a big drop underneath, or being on a roller coaster, or being on an aeroplane. Anything where there's heights, like for instance looking off of a cliff, can cause feelings of sheer intense panic and can raise those fight or flight responses that your body comes up with at times of severe danger. It's amazing the lengths that some people go to avoid being at a height. So they won't cross a bridge, they'll find another way to go around. Or maybe they won't go in an airplane, maybe they'll get a ferry instead. Or in one case with a chap that came to see me, he was working in a building where there were these industrial stairs in the building, and his job was to check the gauges at various different levels of that stairs, and the poor guy couldn't do that because he had an intense fear of heights. Now he found a way around it by asking a colleague to do that, but he was being transferred abroad shortly. And the reason he came to see me was because he didn't speak the language of the country he was being transferred to, and he knew there wasn't going to be anybody to help him out there. You see, you're an intelligent person. You know perfectly well that it's safe to walk across a bridge. You know perfectly well it's safe to be on a balcony because there's a guardrail there, or maybe railings. You know perfectly well that it's perfectly fine to stand at the top of the cliff as long as you don't stand too close to the edge. But that's not what your body is telling you. Your body is telling you you've got to get away from this situation as quickly as you can in order to save your life, even though your life isn't actually in danger. The reason that happens is because your mind is not a success machine, it's a survival machine. So therefore it's built to help you to survive. And the moment that it judges something as being dangerous, it will give you a fear to try and keep you away from that thing so that you save your life. But unfortunately, sometimes your mind makes a mistake with that and judges certain situations as dangerous that just aren't. The good news is that fears like this are a learned response, and anything that can be learned can be unlearned. Here at Cork Hypnosis Clinic, I use a combination of hypnotherapy, NLP and CBT to help to gently change your mind from assessing that situation as dangerous to now judging it as comfortable, safe, maybe even enjoyable. Hypnotherapy works by accessing those subconscious patterns, those automatic patterns that just happen at a time where you have fear, because you're not thinking about it, it's just happening automatically. Hypnotherapy helps to access that so that we can gently change it and change it to something better. NLP helps by reframing how your mind judges that situation that you're in, so that now the sights, the sounds, the sensations align with safety and comfort rather than danger. And with CBT, when that thought of danger pops into your mind, when that negative thought just pops in there, now you'll have the tools to instantly challenge that thought and to replace it with a better thought. So if your fear of heights has been limiting your life and you really like to just get rid of it permanently, well, why not click on the link just below this YouTube video, and that'll take you to the Fear of Heights page on my website, where you'll find more information, more resources, and ways in which to contact me to schedule an appointment if you wish.